One of the biggest mistakes I see homeowners make in this business is assuming that every real estate agent knows how to market the waterfront lifestyle. And it literally can cost people tens of thousands of dollars by not showcasing the things that the buyer is getting ready to pay a real premium for, and really focusing in on that lifestyle and understand how to communicate that to the marketplace out there. Because when you're selling waterfront homes, that's really what you're selling. It's a lifestyle, more so than it might be the things that are typically the focus of a marketing effort from a typical agent out there selling a typical house. Waterfront buyers are, yes, that the house needs to be priced right, needs to be in the right school district, has to have the right number of bedrooms, has the level of updates that people are looking for. But first and foremost, almost always is going to be the lifestyle that is attached to that property because of the lake that it's on, because of the orientation, because of the potential to do the activities on the lake, because of the neighborhood it's in, the surrounding properties. What's the waterfront personality of that particular property? And there's a story like I hear with Cody on the dock. He's going to go chase off a bird. Good job, Cody. But one of the stories I love to tell, years ago when I was really new to the business, I was contacted by a gentleman through my website, and he was a financial advisor, and he wouldn't tell me who his client was, and turned out it was a professional athlete. It was a baseball player, and this baseball player had just signed I think at the time it was a $54 million contract, which I think was back in like 506 time frame. A lot of money, and a lot of money today too, but had just signed this contract, and he and his family were looking for a waterfront home here in Central Florida. And they wanted to go see a particular one that was on a beautiful piece of acreage out on the west side of town, real pretty lake, and it was about a 12,000 square foot house. It was newer construction that it was out there. And so we set up the appointment. I was met he and the family, had young kids, a wife, and went out to go see this property. And the listing agent met us at the front door of this state home. And the listing agent was wearing a three-piece suit and was a certain air to him, was really ready to kind of show off the property, show the finishes, the features, and just the stunning home. And my buyer said, no thanks, we don't want to come inside quite yet. We want to go see the lake first. And I thought it really kind of what the focus is of most waterfront buyers. That's not at all unusual. And so we walked around the side of this house down to the waterfront, and we spent about half an hour down there. The kids and the family just kind of all in. And my buyer was trying to understand, this is where his kids would spend time on the lake, fishing. Where would they keep their boat? You kind of fish where what's the fishing like out there? What are the other neighbors like on the lake? Are there kids out there? He see himself having family gatherings in the backyard with the lake as a backdrop. All these things really kind of are it's not unusual that it plays out like this. But then when you take that and contrast it with so many waterfront homes that I see on the market where it's this great house, and oh, by the way, it's on the lake. And when people are marketing their waterfront properties like that, they're really doing themselves a disservice. And there are some rock solid agents out there that know how to promote and market waterfront, but there's others out there who just don't get it, and it's not a focus, and they don't emphasize it, and it can really to the seller's disadvantage, quite frankly. So I kind of a pet peeve of mine, honestly. Obviously I've focused on waterfront for a long time now, but it's important to really make sure that your marketing efforts bring in the lifestyle and really connect emotionally with the buyers out there that are getting ready to pay a real premium for a piece of waterfront property. So anyway, I just wanted to share that story. If you like this kind of content, please like and comment down below. If you'd like to see some other content, let us know. Love putting this stuff out there. And if I can help you out in any way, my name is Mike Derenthal. I'm here in Orlando, Florida, and my website is floridalakefront.com. You can search all the waterfront properties there and get more interesting content like this. And we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Bye.